Banquo suspected Macbeth. Banquo, walking with his son Fleance, said, Fleance, come here. Look, Fleance, we are going to saddle up our horses and we are going to get out of here. Macbeth is king, but I know he killed Duncan. Say nothing to nobody. My lord, Macbeth is there. Ah, said Macbeth, my dear Banquo, where are you going? We're going riding, your majesty. Riding. Both of you? Yes, both of us, your majesty. Young Fleance is coming with me. We might even do a bit of hunting. Hunting? Well, okay. We'll see you at the banquet then. Yes, we'll see you at the banquet. Come along, Fleance. Macbeth did not go straight to the banquet. He went to the small cellar room under the kitchens. He went in, he washed his hands, and he spoke to the three men there. And he said, you three men, you've been in a lot of trouble. Some of you should have been hanged. But do you know what your problem is? Do you know why you're not doing well? Do you know why you don't have a house, have a job, anything like that? Shall I tell you? It's Banquo. Banquo did this to you. And so, I'm going to give you two some money. I want you to follow Banquo and his little son, Fleance. I want you to kill Banquo and the boy. Come back for your gold. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. The two murderers went. One murderer stayed behind, and Macbeth said, you follow those other two. If they don't do what I ask, kill them. Well, my dear friends, Banquo and Fleance were on their horses, and they were cantering through the countryside. They reached the road, and they got onto the road. The night was coming down. They knew they'd have to find somewhere to stay. As they approached the outskirts of a village, they saw a man leaning against a post. The man said, good evening, sir. Well, good evening to you, sir. Nice weather we're having, ain't it, sir? Oh, it's lovely weather, but do be careful. I think it might rain. The murderer looked at Banquo, took out his dagger and said, well then let it pour, and jumped onto the horse, began stabbing Banquo. Fleance looked around and saw another murderer jump on his horse, but Fleance's horse kicked the murderer, and the murderer stabbed the horse. Fleance fell on the ground. Run, boy, run, said his father, as the second murderer pulled Banquo down off the horse. Both of them dived off, stabbing, and Fleance looked around, jumped over into the field, and ran towards the forest. Well, friends, back at Macbeth's castle, Macbeth had moved into the king's castle, Dunsinane Castle, which was heavily fortified and magnificent. He was going to have the banquet, and he said, all my friends, my court, my guests, do come in. But as they came in, they were talking, the guests. They were saying, you know, since Macbeth has become king, something strange has happened to Scotland. Whole chimneys have been blown down. Horses have begun biting each other. Strange screams in the night. People look up and see things flying. Something is bad. Very, very bad in Scotland because he is king. Come, my friends, come in and sit down. Oh, just excuse me for a minute. I must deal with this messenger. He went to the kitchen, went down into the cellar under the kitchen, and said, you saw Banquo. 3 murderers said, "Yes, we did, my lord." "Did you kill Banquo?" "Yes, we did, my lord." "And did you kill his little son?" "No, my lord. The little runt got away." "He got away. Well, never mind. I suppose you can have your gold. There you are. And wipe that blood off. You still got a bit of blood on your face. Banquo's blood, my lord. Get out. I've got a feast to go to."